Good evening and welcome to this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Megan Skaggs. When it rains a lot in a short amount of time, the ground and the streets just can't always handle it. Just ask the folks in one part of Paris. Today's rain turned their street into a flood zone. ABC 36's Cheryl Glassford has more from Paris.
It just came up so quick.
It just flash flood. There's no place to go.
After runoff and overflowing storm drains filled their street with water,
I said, I need help quick, because I didn't know what to do.
the Barnhills and their neighbors spent much of Monday night cleaning up their garages and yards.
They just helped me to open my front door, and the whole road was full. It was like a little river out there.
Paris police rushed to block off the area of Vine Street after residents called in saying cars were attempting to cross the flooded road.
It started raining real hard and it started flooding real bad, and people kept driving on down the street.
James Davis says his low-lying house is usually the only home affected on the block when it rains, but today was different. He'd like to see a better drainage system on his street.
They just need to put some more draining in or something like that.
Some of his neighbors agree. They say they'll have to spend the next several days getting their property to look nice again.
It's nasty.
Cheryl Glassford, ABC 36 News.
Cheryl, thank you. 2 die in a crash that closed the Hal Rogers Parkway for 6 hours. State police say around 3, a Dodge pickup crossed the center line in Clay County, hitting a fuel tanker truck. Both drivers were killed. The truck burst into flames and some people were evacuated because it wasn't clear at the time what was in the tanker. The victims' names have not yet been released. The road reopened around 9 o'clock. Governor Steve Beshear calls for action to balance the budget and slot machines at racetracks. The governor addressed lawmakers and a KET audience on the first day of the special session. As expected, he called for video slots so racetracks can offer bigger purses. He said, when the tracks suffer, people suffer.
It's about farmers. It's about implement dealers, cooks, and waitresses. We can no more stand to lose the equine industry's 100,000 jobs and $4 billion in economic impact than we can stand to surrender our title as the horse capital of the world.
Now, after the speech, Senate President David Williams repeated his view that expanded gambling would hurt families without providing the revenue needed to increase purses at tracks. He again suggested a 10% surcharge on lottery sales, something not on the session agenda set by the governor. That is going to do it for this ABC 36 News Update. Be sure to get more by going to WTVQ.com.